All right, the Diamondbacks have a chance to win a series against the Cleveland Guardians this afternoon at Chase Field. Brandon Pfaadt on the mound, and we are pleased to be joined by their general manager, Mike Hazen, right now on the Arizona Sports Line. Mike, thank you for the time. I just want to start with, do you like the way your team has responded since we last talked to you right after the trade deadline?
Hey, guys. Good morning. I think we've played very hard. I think we've been in every single game we've played. The level of competition, even after stripping 5 players off the team and asking them to go out and compete, is a bit unfair at times from my seat, but they have responded and done that. And I know it hasn't been perfect. And, the win-loss record, how you look at that and contextualize it with the 5 guys that we're missing, it's hard to do. It's hard for us to, especially these games that we've been in a position to win, that you don't win, that are still frustrating. And I know everybody feels that we're trying to win as many games as possible, and that's what I've explained I'm expecting us to do. And even though that could be unfair at times, given what I did to the roster, but I do appreciate how hard they've played. It's not surprising to me. It's a good group of players. It was a good group of players, and it still is, and they're talented, and we have every ability to go out there and compete every day we go to play.
So, Mike, as you well know, Ketel Marte has been in the news. What is Ketel Marte's future with this team?
I missed that. What happened? Yeah. So, look, Ketel is one of, if not our best player. He's a superstar in this league.
Yeah.
You win with superstars in this league. Yes, I do know it's a team game, and putting a team together to win baseball games is also equally important. That's on us to figure out what the right mix of players is. 2 years ago, we went to the World Series with this player on our team. He broke all kinds of records in the playoffs playing on this team. So this mindset of, where he is on our team and his inability or ability to help us win is hard for me to just take that now that the recent results, which are not just a result of him, it's a result of we didn't play very well for the first 3 months of the season. We played very poorly defensively, and we didn't pitch very well. And we sustained 3 significant injuries. So where this lays down at his feet and where it's coming from now is a little bizarre to me. I'm not ignoring the inconsistencies with some of the things that have happened. He's addressed those things. We've addressed those things with him. And we're not blind to having an imperfect clubhouse and an imperfect roster. So I'm saying that as politely as I can to let you know we're well aware of the challenges. I'm also in a job, in a position to put players on the field that can win you baseball games, because ultimately that's what this comes down to. So we are going to put the best team on the field every single day we can, and that mix of talent, clubhouse, makeup, which we value a ton, is all going into that. And ultimately we'll be in charge of making those decisions moving forward from today and beyond.
Mike, as a former player myself, I immediately thought of the clubhouse. The Ketel Marte story to me is not about Ketel Marte. It's more about the other guys that are in the clubhouse right now. Were there a different set of rules? Can you deny the fact that there were a different set of rules that applied to Ketel Marte that didn't apply to anybody else?
No, I don't think there's a different set of rules. I think we handle each one of these things individually. Is everyone treated exactly fairly in this game with regard to what you would perceive rules are? No, but since the dawn of time, I don't think there's been a clubhouse in any professional sport where that's the case. Go back to your clubhouses. Do you think Larry Fitzgerald was treated differently than other players at times? Did he earn that? Has he performed above and beyond some other guy that's on the roster? Is that all for all of us looking at this like it's the world is completely fair? Do we like that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't always say that I like that. Do I think that that's the way the world works and I'm going to go fight the system and change it all? My take on this situation is our clubhouse is imperfect. So are the 29 other clubs in baseball. We're just fixated on ours, and that's fair. That's our market. It's our team. It's our fans. Like we should be. And it obviously is my job, so it's my singular focus. But I'm also try not to overreact to things. I react a lot,
right.
as you guys well know. I try not to overreact to things and turn those into decisions that are harmful to the team and the organization. Because veering 180 in the other direction, which is one size fits all approach, and everyone fits under the same umbrella. I don't think maybe that was the case in 1970. That's not the way the world works today. I'm sorry. And I just feel like, I've seen words that get thrown out there, I think unfairly, because I've seen how things get addressed and are including with myself. So it's obviously on me as well. Everyone is held to a certain standard. Yes. And when those things aren't met, they're addressed. Do those things come with, quote unquote, what you would perceive as a punishment? I don't know, man. We have to make choices in this world, right? And I also think that players need, the days off. Every player on my roster gets days off. I ask him to give players days off to maximize their health, because the second he ends up on the 15-day IL with a sore hamstring, then everybody comes back around the other side saying that we hurt him, right? So it's a tough job, and it's fine. Comes with all the criticism, as it should, and we haven't played the way we've played. But I also want to focus more on the things that I think have driven more wins and losses this year. And quite frankly, it's not on the offense or the position players. It's been on the pitching and the defense.
Yeah, no, that's fair. We're talking to Mike Hazen. Mike, just the last one for you. Can you just kind of give us your insight on how difficult this would be to navigate as a manager just the last week, and how do you think Torey has done with that?
Yeah, I look, these jobs are challenging. That's fine. Like I said, it comes with the territory, and we deserve every ounce of criticism that we've gotten, given that our team sold at the deadline and are not in a position of playoffs. So I think I've always said this, and he deserves that criticism too, because he's in charge of the team. I think that, has this been handled, everything throughout the course of the season, from him or me, perfectly? No. I do think the intentions and what he does to get our team to play hard every night, even the days after I strip 5 really good players off of his team, should be, from a bigger picture perspective, something that, in my personal opinion, should be appreciated, and that these kids show, and they show up for him every day, even when I put them in an adverse situation, and for this organization. And I think he's done a very good job of navigating some of these challenges, like any manager in any sport has to do when these things get presented. And I'm looking at how this team is playing on a day-to-day basis.
Well, Mike, we appreciate your time as always. Thank you. Good luck today.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. That's Mike Hazen joining us right there on the Arizona Sports Line.
Thanks for watching Wolf and Luke. Tap to see more and click the button in the middle to subscribe to Arizona Sports.